Hi, this is Little Dwarf playing games while rambling incoherently into a microphone. Why? Well, just because I can, and I continue with Bioshock 2. Now, there's still a bit that I must have overlooked before.
Rapture was to be your paradise. You grasped the so-called great chain of progress and pulled hard in your own interest. But then, the great chain snapped. Now paradise is dying, and you with her. But we are never alone. We shall live on, join the Rapture family, and be reborn.
Because there's still a bit on the map earlier that I supposedly missed, and I would very much like to explore everything I can. There's also some money, I guess. Specifically that there is this.
Look around, my friends. Rapture is a mass grave. Here lies the holy self. A budding Mozart rots beside a girl who might have surpassed Einstein. Those who survived the war still crave the Adam drug. Locked within ourselves, we were unfit for utopia.
Stupid machine!
Okay, let me get back a little bit and try to find my way into here. That's where I came from, isn't it? Oh, no, that's exactly the place I was trying to get to, which is the place with the fan. Right? There has to be a... Ah, okay, I'm supposed to pull it with telekinesis, right? But that doesn't really explain how the map... I guess this is explored, it's just on a different level. Yeah, it's a level down. Okay. But it's still good that I came back because I can grab this.
Hello, Mr. Diary. Want to play? Actually, I'm quite busy right now, Miss Eleanor. Maybe later. Well, all right. But do you mind if I take you apart while I wait? I promise I'll put you back together.
Wait! You can't do that!
No!
Wait! Eleanor!
Yeah, so I guess this was supposed to showcase that Eleanor was a curious child, you know, with a mind for analyzing machinery and all that. She was interested in the inner workings of the tape recorder, so she pulled it apart. Okay, so I think I have everything explored, right? If this is on the other level. So I might just go forward towards where I'm supposed to be going.
Rapture was to be your paradise. You grasped the so-called great chain of progress and pulled hard in your own interest. But then, the great chain snapped. Now paradise is dying, and you with her. But we are never alone. We shall live on. Join the Rapture family and be reborn.
Best. Take that.
Okay, there's a camera this way. Which hacking it is actually going to be rather helpful in this next section.
I don't have those accidents anymore.
Oh, there's a health station.
Now, here is what the children tell me. You are a very old Big Daddy, bonded for life to a single little one. When you are apart for too long, your body begins to shut down like a coma. As long as the girl is in the Rapture, you are trapped here as well. The name of your little one is Eleanor Lamb, daughter of Sophia. She is kept at Fontaine Futuristics on the other side of the city. You must go there and save her before it is too late.
Trap rivets will never fire against you, so I'm going to get a new type of ammunition, which is, as the game said, a trap rivet. Get special ammo. Come bite the apple. Eve's Garden at Poseidon's Plaza. Improving on Suchong's work.
Dr. Suchong's death was a nasty blow to the Protector program, but I'm gradually settling into his role, picking up the slack that his carelessness left behind. We are gaining steam again, but I'm not satisfied. Yes, the Big Daddy defends the girl, but he is programmed only for the fight, like a sheepdog who wanders off unless a wolf is tearing at his flock. When no aggressor is present, he regards his little sister as he might a common houseplant. We need something more, something stronger, an unbreakable physiological bond.
And Atlantic Express, Ryan Amusements. Yeah, so Ryan Amusements is our next stop. And then there was something else here originally, but someone has scribbled Pauper's Drop onto this spot, which is another significant location we're going to visit. Then the Dionysus Park, and finally Fontaine Futuristics. It is like a roadmap for the entire game, pretty much. Come on. I would like to lure her.
Hello? Your memories.
To fall into this. It would also be beneficial if I hacked the camera. Attention, please have Rapture ID cards ready before reaching checkpoint. All comments are taken seriously. No unauthorized persons.
Here, in the ticket booth. Press the button so we can speak face to face.
Past the checkpoint. Rapture security is here for your safety. Have a nice day. Okay.
You see? This is why I must fight Sophia Lamb. She is using the new little ones for something. And I have returned to rescue them. If I do not, more children will die for my sins. And the Rapture nightmare will repeat forever. Now, we must talk. Citizens of Rapture, this is Subject Delta. Behind that mask hides an enemy of the people, without soul or sympathy. It is a beast apart, and as family, we must tear out its jaw and drive it back into the sea. Lamb will take this place apart to fight you. Please hold back the splicers until we escape. Thank you. Now I must leave you, and I am sorry for this. But there are others I must help before the city drowns. This man Sinclair, he is an ally. and we'll guide you to Eleanor. Goodbye, Herr Delta. And good luck.
Well, look at you. A bona fide knight in armor, complete with iron horse. The name's Augustus Sinclair Sport, Esquire. Old Tannenbaum and I share an interest in the old Fontaine building, the very same place you'll find Eleanor Lamb. I think you and I can do business. Take the train to Ryan Amusements. I'll see you shortly.
Reliable pharmacy, drugs, canned goods, and much more. We are qualified to help you with your nitrogen narcosis. What? What's a nitrogen narcosis? I unfortunately have no idea. Delayed, Dionysus Park, Ryan Amusements, Fontaine Court. What? What kind of court would that be? I don't think it's the kind of court I'm initially thinking of. And get a free item. Sure. And the situation.
Sophia Lamb has taken Rapture and is responsible for stealing children from the surface. Her splicers destroyed my submersible and forced me to run. But the ticket booth here is secure, and though I cannot trust him, Sinclair is a valuable ally. I have already rescued a few of the new little ones from Lamb. They all want to know how we will get home. I wish I had the right words for them.
Okay, so I can use this to travel, but before I do, let's make sure I have not overlooked anything. Like this, for example. Okay, I think I'm ready to go, right? Yeah, I think everything is explored on this level, so let's go.
Whoa there. Now better apply the brakes unless you're aiming to dash yourself against that glacier up ahead. As you can see, Chief, the station here's iced over. To reach Eleanor Lamb at Fontaine headquarters, we'll have to clear the way. Now, in order to melt that ice, you'll need a plasmid, like a handful of hellfire. We used to sell a fine old product called Incinerate in the amusement park up yonder. Go on and find a way in. I've already been on all the rides.
Okay. Ryan Amusements. Showing a journey to the surface. The whole of the future. Visit the museum. New items at the gift shop. Eat at the El Dorado restaurant. Okay, where do I guess I could explore this part first. Because this is actually the entrance to the amusement park itself. So, what's in here, if anything? Nothing for now, I guess. Maybe it will open later. Obviously I played this game before, but it was years ago, so I don't remember every detail. Mealtime, frozen diners. Step 1, heat. Step 2, eat. Yes, folks, in 2 simple steps, you can get a good square meal. Oh boy, says this guy. Mr. Square Meal. Hop up cola. Okay, so I guess it's not a drink from the surface after all. Now more caffeine than ever. Put the pep back in your step. We are the stones to pave the way. We will be reborn. She is our salvation. And it depicts a woman with a head of a with her head replaced with an image of a butterfly. And more copies of Dr. Lamb's book, Unity and Metamorphosis, as well as an audio diary, Eleanor's Progress.
Eleanor is progressing brilliantly. My physical participation in her birth was minimized, of course. It is vital that I am unhindered by nature's crude bias. I will be, above all, her intellectual progenitor, loyal not to her, but to the people she will ultimately save. But I admit, it is with some measure of pride that I review her marks in standard intelligence tests. As an agent of our beliefs, she may surpass even me.
Yeah, so once again, I do believe it tells you quite a lot about Sophia Lamb, the way she views the way she views even a mother's attachment to her child, an expression of unfair bias, which you know, as if it was wrong for a mother to value her own child over some random people she doesn't even know. But as I said, Sophia Lamb professes this kind of equal love for all of humanity, but it ends up diluting the feeling to such a degree that even though she professes she loves everyone, she doesn't actually love anyone, because every individual is just a gear in this greater societal machine for her, and can be easily replaced by someone else just for the greater good. I think I might be a bit drunk, actually. Yeah, I do need a ticket to get into the park.
You're a rare old model, son. Alpha series, I believe. Now, Rapture's full of scientific wonderments just like you. And if we can sell them to the world at my price, well, curing your condition ought to be a cakewalk. Once we find Eleanor, the sky's the limit.
Security monitoring room. Security inventory. There is a gun in here, but cannot get it yet. There's a power to the people station by Fontaine Futuristics. I can upgrade a weapon. I think I might actually upgrade the drill. It's quite fun to use. There is a lot of impact behind it when you hit people with it. So, cooling nozzles lubricate the drill, reducing the speed of fuel consumption. Sure, let's do this. I will be able to use more of it. The old sheepdog.
I was hired to engineer a park the likes of which no man has seen. Now all I do is watch over it like a grizzled sheepdog. My first line of mechanical puppets made the children here cool with wonder. But Ryan thought my vision was immature. Antiquated, he said. This place could have been something magical. But instead, he turned it into a school. No, a cathedral. Dedicated to himself.
Okay, I do need to.
Hack the door controls. That should pop it open.
Yeah, thanks for the advice. Such a complicated piece of
Can I come out to play again, Mr. B?
Okay, so here is the ticket.
Jam dandy. That'll get you in the park. But buying Incinerate's gonna cost Adam. It's a sort of genetic goo that lets you rewrite whatever God gave you. The little sisters carry the stuff, as you may recall, so you'll need to locate one. I heard whispering near the El Dorado Lounge. Have a look.
For me. It's always my house.
Okay, so I get a machine gun now as well. It might be useful in the upcoming fight against the Big Daddy. There is one Big Daddy on this level.
Listen up! Coppers! Get yourselves hid! No fuck-ups this time! Daddy's home! Game! Fire! Accept these words! What is the guide? Silent treatment?
Good night
He's
to
gone!
you. I'm off to bed.
Wicked man! You ain't no good at this!
I'll send the boy out to give you a
can't
good
escape!
thrashing.
Dash myself! Had to shut him up! Had to shut him up! Come out and talk to me! 660. Oh,
Yeah, as you can see, I was meaning to showcase that earlier. Many of the splicers in the game wear the butterfly pin as a sign of their allegiance to Lamb and to the Rapture family. They use the butterfly.
Welcome to Ryan Amusements. Insert your ticket now. Half price for children under 3.
Journey to the Surface, which is like the main ride of this amusement park.
I am Andrew Ryan. Welcome to Ryan Amusements. Please enjoy the park.
Free sample. Get more at the Hall of the Future. Sports boost. Tonics are passive abilities that have a variety of helpful effects. Unlike plasmids, you never have to activate tonics. They take effect as soon as you equip them. In today's dangerous times, it never hurts to be a little faster. Remember, you don't have to outrun the crazed splicer, just your neighbor. You move slightly faster, okay. I don't have anything else anyway, so you might as well use this. Gift shop. Okay, there's a huge chasm in the way here.
Andrew Ryan wakes one night while cruising the Atlantic in his steamliner, the Olympian. His sleep interrupted with a singular purpose. Here, he shouts to his crewmen as he wipes sleep from his eyes. Full stop. We begin building here.
So this basically is a simplified retelling of the story of Rapture.
Refitted for heavy construction, the Olympian returns with a new cargo. A state-of-the-art submersible platform, nicknamed the Sinker, ferries supplies and workers to the sea floor, fathoms below. After initial supplies have been brought to the seafloor, the platform is permanently moored in the sediment. Massive iron girders are sunk hundreds of feet into the rock and silt. Below the platform, engineers work to overcome obstacles such as diamond-hard rock, obstinate sea life, and unexpected terrors.
Unexpected what? It's a pity those aren't subtitled. It would have helped me a little bit. Volunteer.
I love the kids in Miss English 3rd grade class, but boy, I had no idea what I was getting into. Volunteering to chaperone this New Year's sleepover party at Ryan Amusements. Donnie, get down off that exhibit, and I told you, spit out that gum! You'll choke! The kids' parents deserve a night off to enjoy New Year's, but I'm at my wit's end. Donnie, I told you!
After the platform is secured, work progresses at an astounding rate. Designed to be the foundation of Rapture, workers toil around the clock to create the metropolis you see today.
Gift shop. Eldorado Lounge.
I hear a creeper bank sent you, didn't they? Lester.
Now, the Eldorado Lounge is where the Big Daddy is, and I do need to defeat him, so I might actually go there first. Although, if I hack those vending machines, I'm going to get free stuff, which is always nice. Okay, let's get to the Eldorado Lounge first and defeat the Big Daddy. We can get some glimpses of the Journey to the Surface ride.
Until you arrive, Father, I'm trapped here. Smuggling these gifts out is the most I can do to help.
What gifts do you mean exactly? Ah, those gifts. Okay. Drill power. Prefer your combat up close and personal. With drill power, your attacks do more damage. Your drill does more damage when you spin or swing it. Sure. Eat dog.
In ethical psychiatry, we must account for...
Eleanor Lamb speaking. Mum says I'm not to play with the other children because they're being raised on a diet of dog eat dog. I wanted to see these dog eaters, so I waited until Mum was gone and went out to find one. And guess what? The dog eaters wear human skins. It makes them look just like us.
Hope this helps. Okay. Yeah, so that audio diary tells you a little bit about how Eleanor Lamb was raised, believing all other people in Rapture were, as she described them, dog eaters. But what Sophia Lamb meant by that is that they are driven by self-interest to the point where she taught her daughter it's actually dangerous to associate with them, which must mean that Eleanor's childhood must have been very sad and isolated if she wasn't allowed to play with the other kids on account of believing them to be, almost from the way she described it, it almost seems as if she thought they were another species, you know? There is a little sister ahead. To get the Atom, you must deal with her Big Daddy first. He will not attack until you do, but be prepared for a difficult fight. Come on. Okay, those will be useful for until after the fight, which will presumably use up, if not the most, then at least a significant part of my resources.
Now that Big Daddy won't bite until you do. But to get to Lil Sis, You gotta put the old boy down for good.
Okay, I will. Child and guardian.
I found one of those children at last. Filthy dress, all alone. I approached her, praying that it was my little girl. But she was gorging herself on blood from a corpse. It wasn't her. I stared, just reeling. And then that skinny, armored freak that took Cindy jumped me, shrieking like an animal. I escaped, but could Cindy have become one of those things? I've got to find her, now more than ever.
Okay. I think I'm ready to fight. Although, I might actually prepare some traps using the trap rivet. And I can always collect them later if he doesn't step into them. Oh, damn it. I shot one of them at my board. Okay, let's do this.
No time to play, Mr. B.
Take a breath, son. You did it. Now, just let her ride on your shoulders and she'll trust you like her own daddy.
Are we gonna be together again, Daddy?
Yep, come on.
We're in business. Now, there are corpses all over Rapture, and little Dimples there can sniff out the atom on them. Find one.
You have adopted a new little sister. Press and hold R to ask her to lead you to an atom-filled corpse. But I'm going to do that next time because
Don't dilly-dally, Mr. Bubbles. Hurry!
Because this episode has been long enough, so I'm going to save here and end it for now. That's all for this one, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!